Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand on the precipice of an awakening, a moment in time when we must face the reality of human potential, of thought, and of destiny. You see, there is a message in the world today, a message so powerful, so transformative, that only a select few will truly understand it. And yet that message is right in front of us, available to all who choose to see beyond the surface. This message is not meant for the masses, not because the masses are incapable, but because it requires a shift in perspective, a paradigm shift that not everyone is willing to make. This shift demands courage, faith, and a willingness to challenge the status quo. The truth is that only 1% of people will truly grasp what I am about to say. For the rest, it will remain just another set of words. But for that 1%, these words will unlock doors to unimaginable possibilities. Now, I want you to reflect deeply as I share with you 7 key points, 7 pillars that, if embraced, will transform your life. These are not ordinary ideas. They are the foundation for those who understand their true purpose, for those who are ready to transcend the ordinary and become extraordinary. The power of vision. Vision is the ability to see beyond what is visible to the naked eye, to look beyond the present and perceive the future. It is the driving force behind every great achievement in history, from the creation of cities to the landing of man on the moon. Vision is the blueprint of your destiny. It tells you where you are going and why. Most people, however, live their lives without vision, stumbling through each day, reacting to the circumstances around them instead of creating their own reality. The truth is that vision is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Without vision, people perish. This is not just a figurative statement, it is a reality. A person without vision will find themselves trapped in a life of mediocrity because they have no guiding star to direct their steps. Vision is the first step towards greatness. It is the seed that is planted in your heart, the whisper in your soul that tells you that you are meant for more than what you currently experience. But vision is not just about seeing the future, it is about creating it. It requires a sense of purpose and a willingness to step into the unknown. Vision is a declaration to the world that you refuse to be limited by your present circumstances, that you believe in a better tomorrow, and you are willing to take the necessary actions to bring that tomorrow into existence. For this reason, it is crucial that you identify your vision clearly. Without clarity, vision becomes a dream, and dreams are easily forgotten. It is important to note that vision is not something that can be achieved in isolation. It must be coupled with discipline, strategy, and unwavering persistence. When the challenges come, and they will, vision will keep you moving forward. It will remind you that your efforts today are building the foundation for tomorrow's success. Even when the path seems unclear, vision will illuminate the way, because it gives you the strength to endure. But you must ask yourself, what is your vision? What is it that you are called to do? Vision will not come easily to those who do not believe in their own potential. It requires you to look within and tap into the deepest desires of your heart. It calls for you to recognize that you are not just a product of your environment, but a creator of your destiny. As you reflect on your vision, let it ignite a fire in your heart. Let it be the fuel that propels you toward greatness. Do not allow the distractions of the world to drown out your vision. Embrace it fully, Because only through vision can you unlock the door to your true potential. And only 1% of people will fully understand this, for it is the 1% who dare to look beyond the ordinary and step into the extraordinary. The strength of purpose. Purpose is the force that gives direction to your vision. Without purpose, vision becomes aimless. Purpose is what keeps you focused and motivated, even when the journey is tough. It is the internal compass that guides every decision you make, aligning your thoughts, actions, and desires with your greater calling. Purpose is not a luxury, it is a necessity for anyone who wishes to live a life of fulfillment and impact. A life without purpose is a life without meaning. Many people drift through life, letting time pass by without ever truly understanding why they are here. They pursue material success, accolades, and temporary pleasures, only to find that none of these things bring lasting fulfillment. Why? Because they are disconnected from their true purpose. Purpose transcends external achievements. It is not about what you have, but about who you become. The person you are meant to be is not defined by your job title, your bank account, or your social status. It is defined by the impact you make on others, the legacy you leave, and the difference you create in the world. Your purpose is tied to the highest version of yourself. For many, discovering purpose can be a long and difficult journey. It requires self-reflection, introspection, and often a willingness to confront painful truths about oneself. But purpose is not something you find in the external world. It is something you discover within. It is the recognition that you were born for a reason, and that reason is far greater than just existing. When you align yourself with your purpose, everything changes. Your perspective shifts. You begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth and setbacks as lessons to be learned. Purpose provides the resilience needed to weather any storm, because it gives meaning to your suffering. It reminds you that every difficulty you face is part of the greater plan unfolding in your life. To understand your purpose is to unlock the key to your greatest potential. It is to understand that you were not placed on this earth by accident, but with a divine assignment. Only 1% of people will truly understand this, because only 1% will have the courage to search for their purpose with relentless determination, refusing to settle for anything less than their destiny. The necessity of sacrifice. Sacrifice is a principle that runs deep in the lives of those who achieve greatness. It is the willingness to give up something of value in order to gain something of greater value. Sacrifice is not easy, and it is not always comfortable, but it is a necessary part of the journey towards success. Without sacrifice, you cannot expect to experience the rewards of success. Many people want the results without the effort, the glory without the grind, the reward without the risk. But this is not how greatness is achieved. Every great achievement has come at a cost. Whether it is the sacrifice of time, energy, comfort, or personal desires, sacrifice is the currency you must pay if you are to gain the treasures of life. It is easy to want things, to dream of success, but sacrifice forces you to make difficult choices. It forces you to let go of short-term pleasures for long-term fulfillment. Sacrifice asks you to push through the moments when everything within you says, give up, to press on when the road is rough and the results are not immediately visible. It is in these moments that the true character is forged and where the seeds of success are sown. For many, sacrifice is the hardest part of the journey. It demands that you give up what is familiar, what is comfortable, and what is easy. But without sacrifice, there is no growth. Without sacrifice, there is no progress. The greatest achievers in history understood this principle. They gave up their time, their comfort, their ease in order to achieve something greater than themselves. The sacrifices you make today are investments in your future. They may not make sense in the moment, but when you look back, you will see how every sacrifice contributed to your success. Sacrifice is not just about giving up something, it is about choosing what is best for your future over what feels good in the present. Only 1% of people will understand this principle because only 1% are willing to pay the price for greatness. So, ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give up today to experience the rewards of tomorrow? The answers to these questions will determine how far you go on this journey called life. The courage to innovate. Innovation is the key to progress. Those who change the world are not those who repeat the status quo, but those who challenge it. Innovation is not just about new inventions or technological advances. It is about new ways of thinking, new ways of living, and new ways of being. It is about having the courage to step into uncharted territory and do something that has never been done before. The world we live in is constantly changing, and in order to stay relevant, we must innovate. Those who resist change or cling to outdated ways of thinking will be left behind. Innovation requires a willingness to take risks, to embrace uncertainty, and to be willing to fail. But it is through failure that true innovation is born. Every failure is a lesson that leads to greater understanding and eventual success. Innovation is a mindset. It is a refusal to accept things as they are and a desire to create things as they should be. It is about seeing opportunities where others see obstacles and finding solutions where others see problems. The greatest minds in history were innovators because they dared to think differently. They saw what others could not see and acted upon it. The courage to innovate is not just about inventing the next big thing. It is about challenging yourself to think bigger, to dream bolder, and to push the boundaries of what is possible. It requires a mindset of possibility where limitations are seen as temporary and solutions are within reach. Innovation is not just about changing the world. It is about changing yourself first. Those who innovate do not wait for others to lead, they lead the way. They are not afraid of the unknown because they understand that the unknown is where opportunity lies. Innovation is the pathway to greatness, and it is available to anyone with the courage to take the first step into the unknown. Only 1% of people will truly understand this because only 1% are brave enough to embrace the uncertainty of innovation and make it their own. The importance of persistence. Persistence is the key to overcoming adversity. It is the ability to keep going when everything around you tells you to quit. It is the refusal to accept failure as the final answer and the determination to push through the obstacles that stand in your way. Persistence is the trait that separates the dreamers from the doers, the talkers from the walkers. Success does not come overnight. It is the result of consistent effort, hard work, and an unrelenting pursuit of excellence. Those who persist in the face of difficulty are the ones who achieve success. But persistence is not just about working hard. It is about working smart. It is about maintaining a clear focus on your goals, even when the journey gets tough. Persistence is about resilience. It is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and continue moving forward, no matter how many times you fall. It is about maintaining belief in yourself and your purpose, even when the road ahead seems impossible. Persistence requires patience and faith, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to your destination. Without persistence, even the greatest vision will remain unfulfilled. It is persistence that allows you to turn your dreams into reality, to take your ideas and manifest them in the world. Persistence is the bridge between aspiration and accomplishment, between the impossible and the possible. But persistence is not always easy. There will be moments when you want to give up, when you feel that the weight of the world is too much to bear. In these moments, remember that persistence is not about strength. It is about staying the course, even when the journey is difficult. It is about refusing to quit, no matter how many times you are knocked down. Only 1% of people will understand the importance of persistence, because only 1% will be willing to endure the challenges that come with chasing greatness. The rest will give up along the way. But it is the persistent who will achieve their dreams. The value of relationships. Human beings are not designed to live in isolation. We are creatures of connection. And our relationships with others play a crucial role in our success. Relationships provide support, encouragement, and accountability. They offer wisdom, guidance, and perspective. The people we surround ourselves with either elevate us or drag us down. In order to achieve greatness, we must build meaningful relationships with those who inspire and challenge us. We must surround ourselves with individuals who share our vision, our values, and our goals. These are the people who will push us to be better, who will celebrate our successes and help us navigate our failures. But not all relationships are equal. There are those who will drain your energy, who will criticize your dreams, and who will hold you back. These relationships must be reevaluated and in some cases released. Only by distancing yourself from toxic relationships can you make room for those that will help you grow. The greatest achievers in history were surrounded by a network of supportive relationships. They understood the power of collaboration, of shared wisdom, and of mutual encouragement. They did not try to do everything alone. Instead, they leveraged the power of relationships to elevate their journey. Relationships are not just about what others can do for you. They are about what you can do for others. True greatness is found in lifting others up, in using your influence to make a positive impact on the lives of those around you. Only 1% of people will understand the true value of relationships, because only 1% will seek out relationships that are aligned with their vision and purpose. These individuals will create a network of like-minded people who will help them achieve greatness. The impact of legacy. Legacy is what you leave behind. It is the mark you make on the world, the impact you have on future generations. Your legacy is not defined by the wealth you accumulate or the awards you receive. It is defined by the lives you touch, the change you inspire, and the difference you make in the world. Legacy is about creating something that will outlast you. It is about building a life that is bigger than yourself, a life that contributes to the greater good. Those who understand the power of legacy live with purpose, intentionality, and impact. They know that their time on earth is limited, and so they use it wisely, creating a legacy that will continue long after they are gone. To build a legacy, you must focus on what truly matters. It is not about chasing fleeting desires or temporary pleasures. It is about making a lasting impact, one that will ripple through time and continue to influence the world long after you are gone. A legacy is not something that is built overnight. It is the result of consistent, purposeful action over the course of a lifetime. Your legacy is also connected to the people you influence, the values you instill in others, the lessons you teach, and the examples you set will live on through them. Legacy is not just about what you leave behind, but about what you inspire in others. Only 1% of people will understand the importance of legacy, because only 1% are willing to live a life of purpose, impact, and meaning. They will not be satisfied with temporary achievements, but will focus on creating something that transcends their own lifetime. The message I share with you today is one that only a select few will fully understand. Vision, purpose, sacrifice, innovation, persistence, relationships, and legacy are the pillars that form the foundation for those who are destined for greatness. These are not just ideas. They are the principles that separate the dreamers from the doers, the talkers from the walkers. Only 1% of people will grasp the depth of this message, because only 1% will be willing to step out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary. They will not be satisfied with mediocrity, and they will not settle for less than their true potential. They will embrace the challenges, sacrifice when necessary, and persist when the journey gets tough. This message is for those who are ready to take the next step, to rise above the crowd, to break free from the limitations of the past, and to create a life that is truly extraordinary. Will you be a part of that 1%? Only you can decide.